The 2023 summer transfer window could spring some unexpected surprises and might turn out to be the most interesting yet, because we might see some of the biggest moves in the game's recent history. Already, there's talk of some of the biggest names in the game being linked with moves away from their current clubs. What makes it even more interesting, though, is the number of players with homecoming on their minds. We will start with the best of the best, Lionel Messi. The Argentine left Barcelona for PSG in 2021, but there has always been a feeling that he would make a comeback to his boyhood club, where he could finish his playing career. He struggled during his first season in France, but his second season has been productive. Despite this, though, he could head back to Camp Nou, where he is revered. To make it even more likely, this deal with PSG expires at the end of the season. Xavi Hernandez recently fueled the rumors, admitting the club will listen and be delighted if Messi asked to return to the La Liga side. Another player who could be on the move is Manchester City's Calvin Phillips. The 27-year-old enjoyed two amazing seasons in the Premier League before City decided to pay a whopping £42 million for his services, but the move has not gone according to plan. Phillips' career at Etihad has nosedived, playing less than 100 minutes of Premier League action during that time. With City heavily blessed in midfield, the message is clear: the club do not need him. He is highly regarded at Leeds, and they could welcome him with open arms, but the move could be a little complicated, with City reportedly looking to recoup the full amount they paid during the summer. Oh, another thing, Leeds will have to survive the relegation fight if at all they want to see the deal over the line. With Phillips on the way out, one player could be on his way back at Etihad, Leroy Sane. The Germany winger has been linked with a sensational return to City, where he developed into one of the deadliest wingers in Europe. Despite their impressive season so far, Pep Guardiola's side has been lacking explosive wingers in the mold of Sane, and going back to a formula that worked before could be the answer to their problems. Sané's time at Bayern Munich has not gone according to plan, with the German Giants exploring the possibility of letting him leave. He has in the past demonstrated his ability to play in various attacking positions, which will definitely boost the club's attack. For sure, City won't mind having their boy back. Meanwhile, City's neighbors, Manchester United, could be losing Aaron Wan-Bissaka to his former club, Crystal Palace, even though it could be on a loan deal for a start. The England international cost the Red Devils £50 million in 2019, and after two good seasons in the famous red shirt, injuries kicked in, and they led to inconsistencies. Coach Erik ten Hag clearly prefers to play Diogo Dalot because of how he helps his team to transition during attacks. This has limited Wan-Bissaka to a handful of games so far this season, and there's a feeling he will be open to leaving during the summer. Wolves have also been credited with interest in the 25-year-old, but he most certainly has Palace as his first option. From the most likely to the less likely but still possible moves, Sadio Mane back at Liverpool. Yep, it might seem like a long shot, but you can't completely rule out the possibility. The Senegalese don't seem to be very happy at Bayern Munich, and to be honest, he hasn't settled in ever since his summer arrival from the Premier League. He has not given explosive performances that came to define him during his successful time in the Premier League, and his recent issue with Sane has not helped things either. Jurgen Klopp's side clearly is struggling without him and might consider sanctioning the move. You can never go wrong with a formula that has worked before. One challenge that might arise is the one thing that saw him leave in the first place: wage demands. Time will tell how this turns out. Still, with the less likely but possible moves, Robert Lewandowski to Bayern Munich. Yes, we said it. There is a chance that the striker could be returning to Germany much earlier than expected. Despite currently leading the La Liga Golden Boot race, he has failed to emotionally connect with the fans, who interestingly feel he has been largely underwhelming since his arrival last summer. He was recently bashed by the club's fans after another underwhelming performance during Barcelona's 4-0 loss to rivals Real Madrid. Also, it would make sense for both clubs. Barca will need to free up some space up front, as well as some much-needed finances if they are to welcome Messi back, as we earlier mentioned. Again, Bayern are yet to replace Lewandowski, and just like Liverpool and Mane, the club is yet to move on from arguably the best number 9 in recent years. So either Sane or Mane leaves Bayern Munich, frees up some space, Lewandowski fills the void in Bayern's attack, and Messi takes up his place in the Barca attack. Problem solved. Sounds like an easy and perfect plan on paper, right? But we all know it won't be that easy. Finally, Adrien Rabiot might also be reuniting with his former club, PSG. The 28-year-old PSG to join Juventus in 2019, and with his contract expiring in the summer, he might just make the move back to the French capital. PSG's midfield is currently washed and can do with some addition. He recently responded to rumors linking him with a return to PSG. PSG, there's nothing special about the link. I hear a lot of noise, he said. He also added that Champions League football is crucial in deciding where he will play next season. Can we look at one more that is certainly most likely to happen but can't be ruled out entirely? Arsenal fans will not like this. Martin Odegaard returning to Real Madrid. The midfielder has been impressive for Mikel Arteta's title-chasing Gunners, and the Spanish Giants are considering making a move for the Norwegian. With Luka Modric and Toni Kroos aging, there's need to secure the midfield for the coming decade, and Odegaard has shown he has the quality needed. After all, they saw something in him years ago, when they signed him as a teenager and always knew the future would be bright. Also, Real Madrid is a bigger club than Arsenal, no doubt. You know what? Let's just stop right there. Which other players do you think might be returning to their former clubs? Leave a comment below.